Okay, Ma, you're welcome to today's interview section. My name is Agribusiness from the Department of Art Education, studying English education. So we have a few questions for you today, Ma. But before that, we'd like to know you.
Thank you. You are welcome. My name is Chief Molekat Suleiman Abubakar from Microbiology Department, University of Ilorin, Nigeria.
Okay, Ma, it's nice meeting you today, Ma.
You're welcome.
So, Ma, I would like to know the skill you take and its benefits.
I'm teaching Iru processing. Iru, it's a food condiment. It's African, Asian food condiments. So it has a lot of benefits, starting from nutritional benefits, socio-economic benefits, health benefits, and socio-economic benefits. So it has a lot of nutritional benefits. Once Iru is a fermented locust bean, when it has fermented, it is a plant protein. The protein is very complex, so for the digestion. So when it has fermented, it has been broken down into simpler organic compound that is digestible and absorbed and easily absorbed by the body in form of simple cell protein, amino acid, aspartate. And it has a lot of health benefits, as it improves the sight, it boosts immunity, improves the memory. So it improves brain functioning. It assists cardiovascular health.
Okay.
So it lowers the cholesterol in the body. It improves the health of the stroke person. It takes care of a lot of things. Are running away from you. They may say, they don't like the odor, and that the odor is very, very palatable. So they like something sweet like sugar. That's what they like. That's why they are using sugar to cook rice for them. They are using sugar to cook yam. They are using sugar. They like something sugary. So that's why, but once they know the importance and the benefit, they started creating strong interest in these food condiments.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Thank you, Ma. So my question now is, can you tell us of one of your students that was successful in marketing and making income from this Iru production?
Most of them, they run away from the work. They don't like anything stressful. Students don't like anything stressful. They like lighter job that will fetch money. They like, maybe let me purchase and sell. To process, processing is energetic. So it involves interest, strong interest and passion. So most of them, they may not process, but they can be the middleman. Okay. After processing, they will go and supply the vendors or the stores. They will say, "Mommy, just produce. I'll be marketing it for you." So they market in the churches, they market in their malls, they market in their with their neighbors. So, but tell them the advantage of behind taking this food condiments. So that is the reason why it is very, very important for them to learn and start making their source of income from learning the skill.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. If I heard clearly, I heard the fact that you said that it prevents cancer. So it will prevent cancer.
Yes, it has a lot of health benefits.
Okay.
People are suffering from cardiovascular diseases like BP, stroke, all these things. When you are taking Iru, when you are consuming Iru, you will not be affected with this type of diseases. So that is why some diseases are not common in the olden time. But nowadays, it's very rampant. People at the age of 40 will be having stroke. At the age of 30, 35, 40, you'll be having stroke. But if you are consuming Iru very well, it builds healthy
Okay, from what our interviewer had said so far, it's advisable for Gen Zs to eat Iru, add Iru to your meal, do away with much Maggi and all of that, and add Iru to your meal. So now we'll move to the next question, which is, how do beginners get these products, like the products used in making Iru, and is it readily available? These products, are they readily available? Can you easily get hold or lay hold of them?
Thank you very much. The raw material is very readily available. Even in this our environment, the plants that bear this fruit is known as Pachyia biglobosa.
Okay.
Igi Igba in Yoruba language. There are very many in the bush, even on campus. So when this thing fruits on campus, it gets spoiled because nobody tap it. The youth don't know the value. So, and they don't know the importance. So most of the fruit is being eaten by birds, gets spoiled on the tree, and during rainy season it is eroded into the bush and it will germinate in the bush. So that is how we have the tree in the forest. Nobody plants it. It is grown by God Almighty. Nobody plants it, and
wow.
Our own is just to go and plug it and make money. Enough power. You can't compare the energy of women with men.
Yes,
so that is why the production in the south is very little compared with that of the north. So the challenge is source of material. During this period is very, very expensive because people are exporting here, because the Oyibo people, the white man, they knew the importance of this Iru than us. So, and they know the importance of this locust bean. They are making herbal medicine from this locust bean. So that is why they are exporting this thing in tons. So that is why it's very scarce in the market. So if the government can assist us solving this problem of scarcity of Iyere, we will be having the Iyere all year round. So there will be no scarcity of this thing. Another challenge was source of water. So during this summertime period, if you are processing Iyere and you don't have enough water, it is a problem because it consumes a lot of water during processing. Another thing is firewood.
Okay.
So the alternative to firewood is electricity, and we don't have stable electricity in Nigeria. You prefer using firewood, and firewood in the city is a gorge. It's very, very expensive. Only people in the rural places have access to firewood free of charge.
Yeah. So
the processor in the city, they will buy firewood, which is expensive. That is another challenge they are facing. So another challenge is the issue of those who make.
Very good. Okay, ma. Why do you think think this skill is important for undergraduates to learn?
Thank you very much. It's very, very important as we care for our health, as we want to live long. So we must live natural. We discovered that there is a lot of diseases which is as a result of consuming synthetic products. So we discovered that our Asian people, they are able to live long because they are living, they base their feeding on natural thing. So before Mr. Maggie introduced the Maggie food condiments that our youth are now fond of it, what our forefathers and mothers are using is this eel for their condiments, which improve the flavor and the taste of their food, and they are able to live long. So nowadays, in our country today, there is a lot of cases of cancer diseases, which is as a result of these synthetic products we are consuming. Day in, day out, it accumulates and it turns to a lot of diseases. So that is why we need to let our youth understand, know the process, expose to the benefits of this product, so that they will start consuming it, because they have run far, far away from the ancient thing. The industry, that's something, the only tree, big tree in the bush now that they are cutting is Fermented for their plant. So, and those who are making this thing, charcoal, they are the ones disturbing the production of the siege. So once they have cut all these big trees to make their charcoal, they are now exporting charcoal. So they create artificial scarcity of locust bean in the town. So if before there are foresters or government agents that patronize the forest to see those who are damaging our forest. If you cut one, you plant two. But are they following all these things? So I don't know if how government can assist us to stop those who are cutting this tree. In the holy day, they used to say in Yoruba language that igi igba, igi owo ni, don't go near it. You must not cut it. Igi emi, that is shea butter tree, igi owo ni. So don't go near it. But these days, this rule is no more bound on them. They are cutting anything cuttable in the bush. So they don't spare anything. Even you would think that they are just looking for igi igba. So Fermented because it's used to be big. Okay. So, and it's not something that a farmer can say, I want to have a plantation of Fermented because it will take a lot of time before it fruits. So maybe around 10 to 12 years before it starts fruiting, who will wait for that? So it's not local, maybe nearby, there are neighbor stores and the shops in the nearby. So that's the only few feedback from the students.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. So what final advice would you give to undergraduates that want to learn and monetize this skill, those who are interested? What advice would you give to them?
Thank you very much. The advice I would give to them, if they have interest, there is market for it.
Okay.
Because you may think people don't like you, just start your production and package it very well. Packaging matters most. If you package it very well and you supply those big stores, big stores
Okay.
in the town. You know the villagers, they package themselves with leaves or nylon paper. You cannot use leaf to package your own. So you can use plastic and seal one, dried and sealed. So if you package it in that way, the VIP madam will patronize your condiments.
Okay.
And in the supermarket, they don't negotiate.
Yes.
They will just pick it at the exact price. So, and once they tasted it and they like the taste of your products, they will be looking for your products always. So there is a lot of way of making money from this local thing. So that's primary, or their mom, their mother who is jobless, but they have a year in their store. They have this locals in their store. They just say, I've been trained in school how to make this locals bean. Mama, let me teach you, so that it will be more profitable to sell Iru than to sell the locals bean. So when they started processing it on the way, when they are unable to get the solution, they will call on me that, Mommy, this is where we are, this is the level we are. We don't understand this fermentation. Whether it has fermented or not, we don't understand it. Then I put them through that when it has fermented, this will be the appearance of the locust bean. If it is not well fermented, this is how it will look like. So, but they don't have strong interest in this processing, because to use modern techniques, it involves money. Because in every step of the processing, there is local fabricated machine that can work instead of using manual method that our mother used to. So, and all this modern machine involve money. And you know, these kids, they don't like anything stressful. So we have the cultivator, we have the oil machine, we have the popping machine, we have fermenter. So all these things is money to get this machine. So that is what is setting back most of them to start this thing. But some.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ma, for everything you have said. And I've learned that Iru has a lot of health benefits and is useful even if the youth run away from Iru a lot. Also, I think what stood out for me is the fact that you can even easily get it around without having to do a whole lot of things and make income from it. So I'll advise youth out there and the Gen Zs that don't like using Iru. It's very obvious now that there's income, high income. If you are ready to package it well and go through the process, even if it can be difficult at some point, you would make your income from it, and you are also improving the health of others out there. So I would advise you do well to leverage on this. If you have to learn it, learn it. Whatever you have to do to improve health in the world, do it. Thank you so much for engaging. Do well to like, share, and comment.